Welcome to the finale of Beastars. I can't wait to see how it wraps up. Pretty big cliffhanger with Legosi and Haru last time. What about Louis? They've announced a second season, which is great. That was a big surprise to get that, so I'm very happy to hear that. But also Hoseki no Kuni, though. Can you also that one? But yeah, I'm very happy that we're getting more. So for now, this is just the end for a little while. But I will still miss it in the meantime after this is done. So we're going to get into it. Subtitles and timer are on screen if you want to follow along, or you can pull up the full episode on the side, starting at the beginning with the OP. So let's go in 3, 2, 1, play. And another season might mean another stop-motion OP. I don't know. We'll see what they do. But yeah, that's really cool. I'm glad that the show has been successful and beloved, because it's been really great. I'd still like to check out the manga sometime too, just for extra details that the anime may not cover. But for now, they are making more of the show, which is great. I'm glad, some people just see CG and they're like, no. But just like literally anything else, CG can be good or bad, and Studio Orange does it really well. And some people look at the animals and they say, no. But again, things can be good or bad. It's done really well. So I'm glad that it's gotten this chance to be successful, because it's really great. But real quick, while the OP is still playing, check out the description down below. Twitter, Discord, Patreon, all that stuff. If you want to support me, get all those rewards on Patreon and whatnot. Subscribe to the channel. Of course, this is the last episode of Beastars for now, but there will be another show replacing it next week, and there's other videos every single day. All these other shows that I'm doing. So yeah, we had Legosi kill the lion man. Well, he didn't kill him, but Louis did. Shot him in the fucking brain. Shot him right through the mouth. Now, this is happening. That's messed up. A message from her rabbit jeans, saying falling in love with a wolf was a terrible mistake. That kind of makes things awkward. You'd think their instinct would be to run, not to jump into their mouth. Kind of kills the mood. Yeah, that's sort of what happened, huh? Do they? Should they? I mean, your body does know, like in the case of just, if you're not attracted to somebody, your body will, respond accordingly, and there's nothing much you can do about it. Well, really, your body will not respond, and that will be the issue. Well, aw, it's like, no, I'm fine, I promise. Oh man, that sucks. Like, you're in that position, things are going well, and then just that one thing happens, and then it's... But oh well, hopefully things can still work out in the long run. Okay. Yeah, that doesn't necessarily mean that, for sure. The retreating figure of summer wind. That's what I said in the last episode. I said that just because he saved her doesn't mean he just gets to sleep with her here, and it didn't happen. Oh man. Yeah. It's just good that you saved her. But I really want to see how their relationship will be going forward. So I'm glad they're making more. Nothing happened. That's important, yeah. Yeah, I mean, she was already concerned about what they were doing. She still looks terrifying. Okay. Yeah, they're just not even acknowledging that part of it. But for now, like, they're not really. And she's keeping it quiet, that's good. What do you know better? Okay, yeah. She's getting all up close and personal, blushing. Yeah. Okay, you're coming on very strong. I guess she feels like she has to, because she's like, oh, I gotta get him away from that dumb rabbit. So go ahead and touch me. It's the perfect time. She's so worried about losing him. Oh, and here she is. She's backing away. Yeah, she's too nervous to do it. Oh god, she's following her. Ah, stop! That's terrifying. Damn girl just got over such a traumatic experience, and now she's got to be chased by this jealous wolf woman. Okay. What you doing? You trying to intimidate? What are you just sniffing? Yeah, right? Her ears. That nothing happened between them? Yeah, no, they didn't do it. Okay. Do whatever you have to do. What the hell is she gonna do at the festival? I'm glad we get to see it, though. I thought we would. I thought a lot of the bad shit would happen there, but we already kind of got through the whole kidnapping conflict, and now this is just for the finale, although I don't know what Juno's gonna do. And then Louis, I have no idea. We have to see him a little bit here. It can't be that big of a cliffhanger. You've got to show us something, right? Oh my god. What is all that? What is happening? It's way overdone. But whoa, wow. She's like, yeah, I don't need to do all that. And do the feathers in her hair. She went all out. She's like, nope, I'm just gonna show off as much as I can. She's got like a veil. There's too much. It's too complicated. But everybody likes it. Do your best! And then he just walks away. Although I have to say, she's looking pretty good in the dress. I just think the actual outfit is too much. For a wolf lady, she's looking pretty good. I don't think she would forget that. She might be unsure what to do, but I don't think she'd forget. I would too after being kidnapped. Oh, and Juno's up on stage. Well, there you go. That's what I would probably be thinking too. Like, oh, not again. Yeah, you got that crazy nose, so... If they meet up in the crowd, Juno's gonna see it and, like, fucking fall on stage and mess up. Oh, there she is. They might be done up there, I don't know. Hi. Might not be able to see it either, because he's getting down to her level. Look at their hands in comparison. Oh, don't do it. No, you ass. Just don't do it. Don't go up. Or bring Haru up with you. Juno! You know what? Not cool. Not cool at all. Whoa. Damn it. Why? Come on. Yeah, it's a lot more complicated than that. It's like there's a major dark side to it. I mean, if only that were the truth. That's what you may like to believe. But out there in the real world, they see that it's not that pretty. Good to give him his acknowledgement, but I mean, that's not why she's doing it. She's doing it for her own gain. Go back to the rabbit. Just run off and go back to her. God damn it. I guess all's fair in love and war. Like, if she wanted to try to get with him, let her have the chance. It's up to Lugosi to say no and then to go find Haru again, and I hope that happens. Someone's calling her. Yeah. I sure hope so. Okay, I guess that works. My girl problems? I mean, maybe we'll try to work through that in time, maybe? There are various issues you can have in the bedroom, and you get it, you get over it, and work on it. You know, just try to jump into his mouth. Yeah. It's because he actually loves her. Well, keep following her. Poor girl getting chased by wolves all the time, but still. True. There might not be a guarantee. But there's no guarantee on any relationship ever. Of course, the possibility of being eaten is a bigger deal than just breaking up. But being eaten is a much bigger possibility in this world in general. She's somebody who was always prepared for death. There you go. Had to do it at the top. Couldn't do it on the stairs. And there's Juno alone. Gotta feel bad a little for her, too. Anyone who gets a girlfriend is on cleanup. Tem! The murder that started the show. I wonder if we'll ever actually address that anymore. The hen! And another one. Okay, cool. Yeah, nobody knows where Louis went. And I don't know if we're going to learn any more about that in this season. It's going to be a huge cliffhanger. Oh no. What a travesty. And there we have it. Unless there's any more. Oh, well, there's more. We have to see Louis, right? What the hell's going on? Oh, you tease. If there wasn't that See You second season, it'd be like, what the fuck? But it still is, because it's like, oh, you had to throw that in there at the end to really entice me. Damn it, but yeah, let's talk about that a little bit. Alright, that is it for Beastars, but only for now, since there will be a second season, which is fantastic. Like I said, I'm really happy that this show has gotten attention and success, because it's really great, and that it has overcome initial barriers that might stop people from getting into it, like the CG, which I think is done really well, or the animal aspect, you know. Guys, I'm watching Beastars, but I promise I'm not a furry, haha, funny meme, original joke. But like, seriously, like, there's nothing about the CG or the animal characters that should stop you from watching it, because it's a great story. The characters are so much more human than the vast majority of human characters I've ever seen in anime. And it's definitely worth it. Studio Orange, Land of the Lustrous, though, also... Please, maybe? I guess not. I don't know. But, you know, either way, I like both a lot. I like Beastars more. I gave Land of the Lustrous a 9. It might be like an 8. It's an 8 or a 9. I like it a lot. Beastars is probably a 9. And both of those I gave those scores mostly just because they're incomplete. You know, I loved Beastars. I loved pretty much everything about it. It's such a small portion of what is clearly a much larger story, and there's so much left to do that I can't say, like, 10 out of 10 all-time favorite just yet. But I loved it. I thought it was fantastic. So either way, that we're getting a second season to either one is really good. So no reading the manga just yet for me. Although there's a possibility that I would read the chapters that have already been adapted, the beginning of the manga, just to check for any details, any extra world-building tidbits or things like that, just to have it, just for the hell of it, for fun. But yeah, I'm very glad it's continuing. We got a confession from Haru, or for Haru, which is great. Pretty simple finale, which I kind of expected after everything that happened in the last couple episodes. Little love triangle drama with Juno, but for the most part, a very simple one. One of the biggest things was the little bit at the end, just that little tease. That's exciting and that's interesting. I don't know who that was. It seems to be some kind of carnivore. Judging from the size, they seem to be pretty tall. The sounds they were making, and just like the blurred vision. I don't know if they were on some kind of drug or something, if that's what that was in the bathroom. And Lugosi said they'd been looking for them, so I don't know who that was. I'm assuming that was the murderer, and that's why we didn't see them. When he said, "We've been looking for you," I thought for a second Louis, but that doesn't make any sense. I don't think the size lines up. Everybody else would have seen him too. It just doesn't seem to work like that. That'd be interesting, but I think that was definitely a carnivore and was somebody else, and we're just not supposed to know who it was yet. But yeah, the whole murder thing, I guess we'll get to that eventually. It's interesting that the show started that way and then, focused on totally different stuff, which is interesting. The show is not what I expected. I really didn't know what it would be like going in, and it surprised me all the time, and I loved the characters, I loved the themes, I loved how relatable it all was. It's super interesting. And I can't wait to see more, the consequences of what just happened. They get back to the school, they have the conversation with the baboon, who was, entirely 2D, and it was a little distracting, but she's so weird-looking already that it's kind of fitting, Make the ugly baboon lady 2D. But, yeah, not just Louis. That's a huge cliffhanger. He can't be dead, so what the hell is going on with him? Where is he going to show up again? What's going to happen there? That's huge. But just this whole thing happening, because they were talking about how it would have such huge implications. The mayor was trying to, talk about the good of society and really trying to protect his own ass. And so, how is he going to respond to this? How is the Shishigumi going to respond to this? What are the greater consequences of this going to be? Because there have to be some, for sure. So there's a lot going forward. And just where's the story going to go in general? You can go so many different places with these characters, new characters. What the hell's going to happen? I expected a greater conflict between Juno and Haru. I didn't expect some Yakuza lions to kidnap her. I expected Juno to try to kill her at some point, so who knows what the hell's gonna happen there. But the dress and the makeup and everything, really putting on a show, trying to attract Lugosi, but it just didn't work. I was like, God damn you for calling him up there. But if she's interested in him, it's well within her rights to try to win him over, and then it's up to whatever they all choose to do. If Lugosi chooses to reject her and to go after Haru, then that's what he needs to do, and that's what he did. It's just that, since I'm rooting for Lugosi and Haru, I'm like, man, fuck you, Juno. Just an emotional reaction there. But I do feel bad for her. She likes this guy. He's being lost to this little bunny, which she thinks is just absurd, and then she's left standing there alone. But all the other guys are attracted to her, too, so I don't know. We'll see if she finds happiness anywhere else. I felt a little bad for her standing there all alone. But yeah, for him to chase her like that, confess to her, and everything, it was pretty great. I thought it was a really nice note to end the season on. I can't wait to see where they go. They had the issues in the bedroom, and so that didn't go any further, which I figured it wouldn't. You can't really just continue on after that, but I hope that they'll take it slow, try to work things out, figure things out, and just grow closer slowly over time. And, like I was saying, they said there's no way that you can guarantee a wolf will never eat a rabbit, but he affirms, that's not why I like you. I really do love you. And yeah, there's no guarantees, but there never are about anything. And this can be quite a dangerous thing. But as we've seen, someone like her can be in quite a lot of danger a lot of the time anyway. And it's just about weighing the risk and the reward. And yeah, I don't know about long term. First of all, there's the physical aspect. Again, we'll see if that can even work ever. But also long term, if you ever wanted to just naturally have children, I don't think you can have wolf bunnies. What if they had Bunnicula? His name's Lugosi, a vampire. So, yeah, Bela Lugosi himself was a vampire. He didn't play one. But either way, yeah, what if they had Bunnicula? Anyway, that's kind of interesting. But either way, I can't wait to see more. I also really want to see more of society outside of the school. What we saw in this season was really interesting, so I would definitely like to get more of that. You know, the Meteorite Festival, I kind of wish it had been a bigger event, just because it was so cool of a concept with the dinosaurs and whatnot, but it doesn't really matter. I liked everything that we got anyway. But yeah, like Juno talking about how, oh, he's the peak of what a carnivore is, and we've seen so much of a darker side to this world, and so has Lugosi, where we know that that's not true. I would love to see more of that. How about Panda? Goheen, I guess he's okay. Like, he just tied up all those lions and left. You know, we don't see him again, so I don't know. And what's the mayor doing? How's everybody else? There's a lot that I want to check back in on, so Season 2 is definitely appreciated. So yeah, just quick little thoughts on this finale. I think I've talked about the show enough as we've gone on. I've talked about every episode and how much I really like and relate to all the characters and themes and everything. And yeah, thought it had a nice little ending. So yeah, one of my favorite shows of the year. One of my top, like, 2 or 3 out of everything that I've watched, and I recommend it to everyone. It was great, so thank you for watching. Let me know your thoughts down below on this finale, the whole show, whatever. Subscribe, check out the Patreon, all that stuff, and we'll have a different show replacing it starting next week or whenever. We'll see what happens there, but yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you later.